What's up, chat? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Welcome in. Welcome in the stream, chat. Let's go for 230,000. Let's go for 230,000. We'll get some names going soon. Let's get to 50 likes. Yo, Sophie! Sophie with the top dono already. Let's go, Sophie. Thank you so much for that. Sophie really was third in the stream or third person in the stream. How's your day going? My day's going great. First dono goes to Sophie. Thank you so much for that. Oh, we got to erase these names. We got to erase these names because it's a new live stream, chat. It's a new live. It's a new live stream. Everyone double tap your screens. Hit that sub button. Let's go. Sophie, thank you so much for that donation. Really appreciate it. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Sophie is the first name on the board. Let's go, Sophie. Guys, if you want a shout out, comment your names down below. Let's go. We got Sydney. Thank you, Sydney, for subscribing. We got Joe for subscribing. Do you fish? I already answered that question yesterday, but I sometimes at the lake. Shout out to Ocean, Emery, Bethany for subscribing, Beckett for subscribing, Eli for subscribing. Thank you so much, guys. Hit that sub button. Call your names down in the chat. Abby for subscribing, Ocean for subscribing, Charlotte for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Ty for subscribing. Oakley for subscribing. Guys, we have a top dono of $1 already, guys. The number to beat is $1 if someone donates more than $1. Dinner was good. Shout out to Leanna for subscribing. John for subscribing. Addison for subscribing. Thank you, Addison. Thank you, Aisha, for subscribing. Or Ashna for subscribing. Shout out to Lexi for subscribing. Marissa for subscribing. Shout out to... The best part of the stream is watching my reaction to the donos. For Serenity for subscribing. We'll see if we get any good reactions. Marcus for subscribing. Thank you, Marcus. Guys, hit that sub on. Comment your names down in the chat. Tiffany, thank you for subscribing. Dino for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Roblox, thank you for subscribing. Roblox, James for subscribing. Marissa for subscribing. Brian for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Emma for subscribing. Who else, guys? Comment your names down in the chat. Hit that sub button. Harper and Lexi for subscribing. Matt for subscribing. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Jack, for subscribing. Thank you, Harlow, for subscribing. Thank you, Majid, for subscribing. Thank you, Layla, for subscribing. Jack, for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub on. Comment your names down in the chat. Let's go. Thank you, JD, for subscribing. Thank you, Matthew, for subscribing. Thank you, Athena, for subscribing. Gracie, for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Games for subscribing. Shout out to Colby for subscribing. Sophie, Zara for subscribing. Haley for subscribing. Thank you so much. Shout out to Zara. Shout out to Haley for subscribing. Skylar for subscribing. Thank you so much. Alex for subscribing. Thank you, Carly, for subscribing. Karina, thank you for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub on. Comment your names down in the chat for a shout out. Let's get to 229,000. Shout out to Nova for subscribing. You're going to donate again? Thank you so much. If you donate one of these numbers, you get certain rewards. How much did I spend so far? This live stream, $1. Other live stream, I don't remember. I think it was around 18, maybe. Miguel for subscribing. Isla for subscribing. Thank you so much. Elisa for subscribing. Max for subscribing. Shelby for subscribing. Mateo for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Cameron for subscribing. I had pulled pork and baked potatoes for dinner. Braden for subscribing. Orion for subscribing. Lily for subscribing. Bethany for subscribing. Jim for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Let's go. Everyone double tap your screens like this. Do me a favor. Double tap your screens. How do we only have 28 likes? Yo! Oh my chat. $2 dono for Sophie. Thank you so much, Sophie. And Lena. Lena takes the top dono for $50. $50 and you get the surprise. You get the surprise as well for the $50 dono. Top dono goes to Lena. Thank you so much, Lena, for $50. Let's go, chat. Big shout out to Lena. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment your names in the chat. Let's go. You guys are amazing. All right, guys, comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Thank you so much, Sophie and Lena. Surprise. What did I do for the surprise? I forgot what my surprise was. Chat, I forgot what the surprise was. I'm going to put your name on this hat for the surprise, and yeah. I'll also put your name on the shoe since you donated $50, Lena. Thank you so much. You're you're $50 away from front flip onto my bed. All right, your name is going on it. Lena, thank you so much. Guys, top dono is $50 now. Thank you so much, Lena, for that. I really appreciate it. Guys, hit that sub button if you want a shout out. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Wyatt for subscribing. Harley for subscribing. Emily for subscribing. Conan for subscribing. Disha for subscribing. Harley, thank you for subscribing. Angel, thank you for subscribing. Marissa, thank you for subscribing. Audrey, thank you for subscribing. Let's go. Mia, thank you for subscribing. Peyton, thank you for subscribing. Hang on, chat. Give me 1 second. Thank you, Michaela, for subscribing. Thank you, Marissa, for subscribing. Thank you, Salma, for subscribing. Thank you, Peyton, for subscribing. Thank you, Kai, for subscribing. Penelope, for subscribing. Guys, top dono is $50. We'll see if anyone beats the $50 dono. Everyone, do me a favor and double tap your screens. Hit that like button so we can get to 100 likes. Shout out to Aiden for subscribing. Cameron for subscribing. Coyote for subscribing. Alex for subscribing. Kyle for subscribing. Max for subscribing. Sawan for subscribing. Thomas for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Joseph, thank you for subscribing. Iran for subscribing. Pat Pack for subscribing. Mia for subscribing. Jonah for subscribing. Thank you so much, Sachi, for subscribing. Thank you, J-Dog for subscribing. Charlie for subscribing. Mia for subscribing. Everly for subscribing. Guys, if you want a shout out, comment your names down in the chat. Hit that sub button. Let's go, chat. Shout out to Sienna for subscribing. Nivi for subscribing. Or Nervy for subscribing. Lincoln for subscribing. Ashley for subscribing. Caden for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Lena is $50 away from getting front flip onto my bed. If you guys want to see that $100 dono, let me read out the donation prizes. $5 is name on shoe. $10 is moderator. $20 is name on hoodie. $50 is a surprise. $100 is front flip onto my bed. $200 is you get your name on my wall in Sharpie. And $500 is jump into my hot tub with my clothes on. Let's go, chat. Top dono is $50 for Lena. Let's get to 229,000, guys. Everyone hit that subscribe button. Comment your names in the chat for a shout out. Shout out to Evelyn for subscribing. Jakara for subscribing. Annie for subscribing. Caden for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Miles for subscribing. Thank you, Alina, for subscribing. Thank you, Star, for subscribing. Thank you, Sophia, for subscribing. Briley for subscribing. Morgan for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Lily for subscribing. Ben for subscribing. Michaela for subscribing. Thank you, Clicks, for subscribing. Thank you, Alex, for subscribing. Carter for subscribing. Lily for subscribing. Sarah for subscribing. Carter for subscribing. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down below. Macy, thank you for subscribing. Natalie for subscribing. David for subscribing. You're so close to 230K. Yeah, facts. Guys, let's get to 229K first. Let's get to 229K. Macy, thank you for subscribing. Lila, thank you for subscribing. David, thank you for subscribing. Gabby, thank you for subscribing. Lil David for subscribing. Dion for subscribing. Camilla for subscribing. Alicia for subscribing. Acacia for subscribing. Nabiha for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Everyone hit that subscribe button. Comment your names in the chat. If someone donates more than $50, you will get your name on the sticky note. Oh, chat, I forgot to put Lena's name on the board. Lena, your name is going on the board for that donation. Really appreciate you. Lena. Guys, double tap your screens. Hit that sub button. Shout out to Eugene for subscribing. Shout out to Randy for subscribing. Shout out to Kool-Aid Man for subscribing. Shout out to Ace for subscribing. Shout out to Miles for subscribing. Thank you, Miles. Skiria for subscribing. Glazia for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat right now. Mateo for subscribing. Bear for subscribing. Hala for subscribing. Sonny for subscribing. Mateo for subscribing. Thank you so much. Aubrey for subscribing. Thank you. Who else, guys? Comment your names down in the chat. Hit that subscribe button if you want a shout out. Tamar for subscribing. Bob for subscribing. Thank you so much. Amy for subscribing. Brianna for subscribing. Leah for subscribing. If you want a shout out, all you got to do is comment your name down in the chat. Janika for subscribing. Savon for subscribing. Guys, let's get to 229,000 subscribers. We're about 600 subs away. 600 subs away. Everyone comment your names and subscribe for a shout out. Jack for subscribing. Bentley for subscribing. Bear for subscribing. What's up, SM Productions? SM Productions was a top dono a few live streams ago. But the top dono of this live is $50 for Lena. Thank you so much, SM Productions, for joining. Dawn for subscribing. Mila for subscribing. Carter for subscribing. Dawn for subscribing. Aniston for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Adrian, thank you for subscribing. Linda, thank you for subscribing. Malin for subscribing. Tasia for subscribing. Grace for subscribing. Let's go, guys. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Taylor for subscribing. Adrian for subscribing. Noel for subscribing. Cam for subscribing. Mia for subscribing. Guys, do me a favor. Everyone double tap your screens like this. Everyone double tap your screens like this. Let's get to 200 likes. Double tap, guys. Let's go. Shout out to Kelsey for subscribing. Shout out to Hannah for subscribing. Jim for subscribing. Who else, guys? Shout out to Ashton for subscribing. Riley for subscribing. Junior for subscribing. Kelsey for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Shannon for subscribing. Kevon for subscribing. Brooklyn for subscribing. Kip for subscribing. Lori for subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. Call your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Arlays for subscribing. Raven for subscribing. Ali for subscribing. Isaac for subscribing. Gabriel for subscribing. Valeri for subscribing. Oh my gosh! Chat! $50 dono! Another $50 dono! Chat! Oh my goodness! Lena for the $50 dono! Thank you so much! Lena, that's a total of $100. Lena, you know what that means? That means a front flip. You just deserved a front flip. Let me get a front flip real quick, guys. Lena, thank you so much. Top dono is now up to $100, chat. Let's get this front flip. Ready? Ready? Ow. My leg, chat. That is not a good idea after dinner, chat. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Thank you so much, Lena. Lena, you are $100 away from getting your name on the wall in Sharpie above my YouTube plaque. You're $100 away. I bet you Lena's going to get there. I bet you Lena's going to get there, chat. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Whew. All right, let's do more shout outs, chat. We're 500 away from 229. Thank you so much, Lena. Shout out to Kinsey for subscribing, Emilo for subscribing, Luke for subscribing, Miracle for subscribing, Zach for subscribing, Kelsey for subscribing, Olivia for subscribing, Luke for subscribing, Aniston for subscribing. Oh my gosh! There is no way! Chat! $50 dono. I gotta get this on film. Yo! Oh my gosh. Lena with another $50 dono. Thank you so much, Lena. I really appreciate that. Let's go. $150. Lena, you know what that means? Oh my gosh. No. There's no way, chat. There's no way. Lena just donated another $50 dono. That means $200. That's name on the wall. Thank you so much, Lena. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Chat. Lena gets her name on the wall. She is, imagine she might be the first ever person to get her name, or the $500 one. Chat, no one's ever donated $500 for the hot tub one. Let's get Lena's name on here. Lena, your name is on the wall above my YouTube plaque in Sharpie as promised. Thank you so much, Lena, for that. Let's go. You're the 6th ever person to be on the wall for $200. Guys, top dono is now $200. We got to change this. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Let's go. Lena, thank you so much. Guys, if Lena does $300 more, which would be insane, and you don't have to, chat, if she does, I have to jump into the hot tub with my clothes on. Guys, this is insane. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names in the chat for a shout out. Shout out to Nolan for subscribing. Raylan for subscribing. Leith for subscribing. Savan for subscribing. Julian for subscribing. Emilo for subscribing. Estella for subscribing. How do I donate? It's a button down there or a button down there. Haven for subscribing. Ava for subscribing. Leith for subscribing. Chat. I need to make the new top dono sticker to 200. Oh my goodness. Top dono. Lena. For $200, chat. There's no way anyone's beating that. Unless Alien comes back, there's no way. Alien donated $370 the other day. Alien literally got so close to the jumping into the hot tub. That was insane. That's the closest anyone's been. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat. Top dono is $200. Let's go. Guys, comment your names in the chat for a shout out. Let's get to 229,000. Shout out to Emilo for subscribing. Shout out to Malia for subscribing. Shout out to Axel for subscribing. Malia for subscribing. Nana for subscribing. Morgan for subscribing. Hapuna for subscribing. If Alien comes back, she'll probably donate $460. FX. Shout out to Ocean. Shout out to Lila for subscribing. Thank you so much. Shout out to Shannon for subscribing. Zoe for subscribing. CJ for subscribing. Keegan for subscribing. Shout out to Ariana for subscribing. Lila for subscribing. Thank you so much. Ocean for subscribing. John for subscribing. Who else? Ryella for subscribing. Aiden for subscribing. Marvin for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. Shout out to Andrew for subscribing. Arles for subscribing. Rowan for subscribing. Zoe for subscribing. Andrew for subscribing. Brent for subscribing. Ciara for subscribing. Let's go, chat. We're 400 subs away from 229,000, guys. Can we get there? 229,000 would be insane. Shout out to Lily for subscribing. Shout out to Kuwer for subscribing. Shout out to Carson for subscribing. Veda for subscribing. Shout out to Nairi for subscribing. Lily for subscribing. Ava for subscribing. Harper for subscribing. Gio for subscribing. Shout out to Malcolm for subscribing. Rory for subscribing. Thank you so much. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. We finished the whole page again, guys. We need to get another page. While I'm getting another page, chat, y'all, Y'all, everyone double tap your screens, okay? Double tap your screens like this. Hit that sub button, comment your names. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. Alright, we got the next page. Everyone comment your names down in the chat. Hit that sub button. Let's try to get to 229,000 right here. Let's go. Shout out to Sawyer for subscribing. Genesis for subscribing. Reese for subscribing. James for subscribing. Ellie for subscribing. Thank you so much. Shout out to Meryl for subscribing. Hayden for subscribing. Jax for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Reese for subscribing. Autumn for subscribing. Thank you so much. Nathaniel for subscribing. Ellie for subscribing. Lucy for subscribing. Dior for subscribing. Ocean for subscribing. Leith for subscribing. Kyrie for subscribing. Lucy for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. No one has come even close to beating Lena's top dono of $200, chat. Have you ever been recognized out in public? No, I haven't. I've been told that they've seen me, but I haven't actually been come up to and said, like, no one's ever come up to me. Brianna for subscribing. Joelle for subscribing. Guys, comment your names. Don't say I subbed. You got to comment your name so I know what to write and shout out. Jonah for subscribing. Aubrey for subscribing. King for subscribing. Seduce. I'm sorry I said that so wrong. Patricia for subscribing. Kenneth for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Karen for subscribing. Antonio for subscribing. Scott for subscribing. Olivia for subscribing. Zamira for subscribing. Jaden for subscribing. Leslie for subscribing. Alvina for subscribing. Kaylin for subscribing. Gabriella for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Let's go. Derek for subscribing. Guys, we are 300 subscribers away. 300 subscribers away from 229,000. Let's get there, chat. Let's get there. Shout out to Miko for subscribing. Connor for subscribing. Camden for subscribing. Cash for subscribing. Althea for subscribing. Tala for subscribing. Finn for subscribing. Ethan for subscribing. Braylon for subscribing. Krista for subscribing. Tama for subscribing. Kinley for subscribing. Jax for subscribing. Who else, guys? Comment your names in the chat. Hit that sub on. Let's go. Chloe for subscribing. Leon for subscribing. Jax for subscribing. Leia for subscribing. Marshall for subscribing. Cooper for subscribing. William for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Hit that sub on. Comment your names down in the chat. Let's go. Haley for subscribing. Elena for subscribing. Kevin for subscribing. Finn for subscribing. Nate for subscribing. Savannah for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Hit that sub on. Comment your names down in the chat. Logan for subscribing. Yo, it's Harper. Or your name's Sammy, right? I'm back. Sorry I had to leave. Thank you so much for the $5 dono. For $5 dono, you get your name on the shoe. Really appreciate that donation. Thank you so much, Sammy. Guys, top dono is still $200. I don't know if anyone's going to beat that, chat. I don't know if anyone's going to beat that. Hit that sub on. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. Let's go. Shout out to Dallas for subscribing. Olive for subscribing. Parker for subscribing. Nyla for subscribing. Juliet for subscribing. Caden for subscribing. Emmett for subscribing. Jaden for subscribing. Addie for subscribing. Breezy for subscribing. Skylar for subscribing. Shanda for subscribing. Silas for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We are 200 subs away from 229,000, guys. Let's get to 229,000. Everyone hit that subscribe button. Shout out to Carly for subscribing. Ellie for subscribing. Kinsley for subscribing. Gia for subscribing. Austin for subscribing. If you guys want to shout out, all you got to do is comment your names down in the chat. Let's go. Shout out to Layla. Shout out to Lila for subscribing. Shout out to Jake for subscribing. Shout out to Isaac for subscribing. Devin for subscribing. Jazz for subscribing. Tarjan for subscribing. Anna for subscribing. Caroline for subscribing. I have McDonald's now. I'm going to... Yeah, I don't love McDonald's. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat. Let's go. Shout out to Joey for subscribing. Shout out to Racine for subscribing. Evelyn for subscribing. Naya for subscribing. Emma for subscribing. Claire for subscribing. Noah for subscribing. I love your vids, Landon. I'm a big fan. Let's go, Case. Case, thank you so much for the $2 dono. Case, Case. Oh, I almost wrote Sharpie on there. All right, Case, thank you so much for that. Let's get your name on the board for the donation. Case, oh, and Sammy. Case and Sammy, your names are on the board for donating. Thank you so much. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Sammy with another $2 dono. Thank you so much, Sammy. Let's go. Allie for subscribing. Guys, top dono is still $200, which is insane. I don't know if anyone's going to beat it. Macy, Zion, Allie for subscribing. Joel, shout out to you for subscribing. Marshall for subscribing. Bray for subscribing. Letty for subscribing. Kamara for subscribing. Chris for subscribing. Allie for subscribing. Wesley for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. Everyone, do me a favor and double tap your screens like this. Everyone, double tap your screens like this. Let's go. Let's get to 450 likes. Double tap your screens. Thank you guys so much. Let's go. Let's go. Genesis for subscribing. Joey for subscribing. Layson for subscribing. Haley for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Bryce for subscribing. Brittany for subscribing. Madison for subscribing. Jack for subscribing. Anna for subscribing. Haley for subscribing. Ava for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. George, thank you for subscribing. Ava for subscribing. Michael for subscribing. Zayden for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Thank you so much for 229,000 subscribers. Let's go, guys. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you guys so much. Let's go. Guys, let's get to 230,000. Let's go. Shout out to Ellie for subscribing. Shout out to Rich for subscribing. Prince for subscribing. Cree for subscribing. Ella for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Cooper for subscribing. Gael for subscribing. Paisley for subscribing. Kayla for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Carson for subscribing. Nula for subscribing. Adeline for subscribing. Jackson for subscribing. Ellie for subscribing. Thank you so much. Bruno for subscribing. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Let's go. Nora and Leah for subscribing. Raylan for subscribing. Jazara for subscribing. Bryson for subscribing. Angel for subscribing. Shirley for subscribing. Abigail for subscribing. Blaze for subscribing. Thank you. Prince for subscribing. Kayla for subscribing. Guys, comment your names down in the chat. Hit that sub button. Let's go. We're 900 subs away from 230,000, which is insane. Everyone hit that sub button. Nevea for subscribing. Kyson for subscribing. What's up, Sophie? Welcome back. Dom for subscribing. Hunter, thank you for subscribing. Xander, thank you for subscribing. Safira, thank you for subscribing. Ben, thank you for subscribing. Ocean, thank you for subscribing. Mackenzie, thank you for subscribing. Emerson for subscribing. No, I don't still compete with Melty Ice and subs. No. He kind of quit. Another for the boys. Let's go, Case. Another for the boys and Sophie. Thank you guys so much for both $2 donations. Your names are both already on the board. But I think Sophie and Case, I don't know if I already got your things on here, but you guys have a total of $5 donated. So Sophie, your name is on here. And Case, your name is both on the shoe for donating $5. Guys, there's different rewards for different amounts of donos. Let me read them out real quick. $5 is name on my shoe. $10 is moderator. $20 name on hoodie. $50 surprise. $100 from flip onto my bed. $200 is name on wall, which Lena got her name on my wall in Sharpie. $500, which has never been done, is jump into my hot tub with clothes on. Never been done. So if you want to be the first to make history, but if you don't have to if you don't want. None of that is forced upon you. That's just if you guys want. But anyways, let's get back to shoutouts. Guys, if you want a shout out, subscribe to the channel. Your name on my hand for Sharpie. You know what? We should do that for... I have an idea. I'm going to switch it around in a little bit. But Dallas for subscribing. Ian for subscribing. Zeke for subscribing. Claire for subscribing. Exotic! We got a new donator, chat. Exotic. Thank you so much for that. Exotic, you're only 190. You're only $199 away from beating Lena. Getting more than that. But Exotic, let's get your name on the board here. Exotic, thank you so much for that $2 dono. Appreciate you guys. Hit that sub button, comment your names down in the chat. Let's go. Chat, $50 dono is now name on my hand. If anyone does a $50 dono, you get your name on my hand, guys. Hit that subscribe button, comment your names in Sharpie, too. I'll put your name right here. Guys, thank you so much. Hit that sub button, comment your names. Shelly for subscribing. Zaire for subscribing. Yes, I am a Christian. Shout out to Daughter of Christ. Shout out to James for subscribing. Skylar for subscribing. Cooper for subscribing. Xander for subscribing. Zoe for subscribing. Laura for subscribing. Shane for subscribing. Charlie for subscribing. Zoe for subscribing. Darian for subscribing. I think Lena left, guys. So if you want to beat her top dono, the top dono is $200. Mia for subscribing. Zeph for subscribing. Irene for subscribing. Kaylee for subscribing. Jonah for subscribing. Who else, guys? Payson, thank you for subscribing. Shirley for subscribing. How much for name on computer? Low key chat? I should make that one. Thank you so much, Case, for another $2 dono. Let's go, Case. Appreciate you so much. Shout out to Micah for subscribing. Erlene for subscribing. Melody for subscribing. Tabitha for subscribing. Chat, low key. Chat, if someone donates $300, I'll put your name on the ceiling in Sharpie. On the ceiling, literally. On the ceiling. I just added that one right there. 300's name on the ceiling. I'm going to update all of this probably tomorrow for tomorrow's live stream. But guys, hit that subscribe button, comment your names in the chat. You got to go. All right, make sure you go leave a like on my short if you got to go before you have to go. Juan for subscribing. Mehar for subscribing. Kelsey for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to you. Exotic, you sub. Thank you so much, bro, for another $2 dono. Let's go, Exotic. Jay for subscribing. Scarlett for subscribing. Kenzie for subscribing. Price for subscribing. Jay for subscribing. Guys, comment your names. Don't say I sub. Comment your names so I know what to shout out. Dakota for subscribing. Shirley, thank you for subscribing. And Amy for subscribing. Jamie for subscribing. Prince for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat for a shout out. If Lena, what's your biggest donut all time? Like as one, like as a whole, I think 300. Like as a whole. But donating in like one live stream, I've been donating like 500 one time. But like as one donation, like literally like send one was 300. But yeah, guys, comment your names in the chat. Hit that sub button. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Exotic, thank you so much for another $1 dono. Let's go, Exotic. Appreciate you so much. Exotic now has a total of $5 donated, so let's get Exotic's name on the shoe. Exotic, bro, appreciate you a lot. Got your name on the shoe. Guys, comment your names down in the chat. Hit that sub button. If someone does a $50 dono, you get your name in Sharpie on my hand. I just added that one. That's a new addition. Shout out to Dylan for subscribing. Coco Bob for subscribing. Veda for subscribing. Zara for subscribing. Landon, you fixed them to get a whooping if someone writes, you write your name on the ceiling. Yeah, if someone donates 300, which Lena is 100 away from, I will write their name on the ceiling. That'll be the first ever name on the ceiling. Shout out to Kai for subscribing. Lily for subscribing. Esmarda for subscribing. Chance for subscribing. Jack for subscribing. Sophia for subscribing. Ayana for subscribing. Thank you so much. Joel for subscribing. Wilmer for subscribing. Emily for subscribing. Prince for subscribing. Favorite YouTuber, let's go! Thank you so much. Abram for subscribing. Emma for subscribing. Emily for subscribing. Jack for subscribing. Tatum for subscribing. Presley for subscribing. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment your names in the chat. We're 700 subs away from 230,000 subs. Everyone hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat if you want a shout out. Gab for subscribing. Grant for subscribing. Mike for subscribing. ABL for subscribing. Mel for subscribing. Abron for subscribing. Alex for subscribing. Zach for subscribing. Reed for subscribing. Alex for subscribing. Prince for subscribing. Usar for subscribing. Zach for subscribing. Alexis for subscribing. Charisma for subscribing. Hit that sub button. Call me your names down in the chat. What's up, TLG Frost? Yo, Exotic, thank you so much for another $5 dono. Exotic now gets moderator since he donated another $5. Thank you so much, guys. Welcome in the chat. Let me go over all the donation things. $5 is name on my shoe. $10 is moderator. $20 is name on hoodie. $50 is name on my hand. $100 front flip on the bed. $200 name on wall in Sharpie. $500 is jump into the hot tub with my clothes on. And $300, which I just added, is name on my ceiling with Sharpie. Guys, hit that sub button, comment your names. Top dono is $200. It's going to be hard to beat. I don't know if anyone will beat it tonight. We'll see. Delano, thank you for subscribing. Perry, thank you for subscribing. Harp, thank you for subscribing. Mia for subscribing. Lena for subscribing. Briley for subscribing. River for subscribing. Erlene for subscribing. Layla for subscribing. Speed for subscribing. Ocean for subscribing. Exotic, bro! Exotic, thank you so much for our $10 dono. Exotic now gets his name on my hoodie. He's donated a total of $20. Exotic is low-key the second top donator of the live. He's 180 away from the top dono, which is a lot, but he's low-key creeping a lot. He's low-key creeping up. Exotic, coming from the trenches. Thank you so much for that. I got your name on the hoodie, bro. Appreciate you. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Mayo for subscribing. Casey for subscribing. Prince for subscribing. Mateo for subscribing. Caitlin for subscribing. Cece for subscribing. Lily for subscribing. Sally for subscribing. Aline for subscribing. Guys, come on. We are 600 subs away. 600 subs away from 230,000. That's our goal for the day. Everyone hit that subscribe button if you want a shout out. That's all you got to do. What in the world? All right. We're 600 away, guys. Hit that sub button. Comment your names. Shout out to Troy. Yo, it's Harper. Sammy, thank you so much for another $2 dono. Sammy, let's go. Let's go, Sammy. Neymar, thank you for subscribing. Sophie, thank you for subscribing. Hussein for subscribing. Maddie for subscribing. Iris for subscribing. Layla for subscribing. Bonnie for subscribing. Ava for subscribing. Jamie for subscribing. Lennon for subscribing. Wait, good idea. Write the top dono at the end of the live stream on your face. I cannot write it on my face. I cannot do that, chat. Pebby, thank you for subscribing. Kem, thank you for subscribing. Diego, thank you for subscribing. Nora, thank you for subscribing. Ashton, thank you for subscribing. Cheng, thank you for subscribing. Emma for subscribing. Sadie, thank you for subscribing. Reed, thank you for subscribing. Jamie, thank you for subscribing. Emma, thank you for subscribing. Avery, thank you for subscribing. Christina for subscribing. Yo, Case, thank you so much for another $1 dono, bro. Avery for subscribing. Cam, thank you for subscribing. Shout out to you. Avery and Aiden, thank you for subscribing. Shout out to you. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Lydia, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you guys so much. Give me 1 second, guys. Everyone like the stream in the meantime. All right, chat, let's go. Shout out to Laura for subscribing. You have to go. All right, see ya, Hannah. Shout out to Olivia for subscribing. Obs for subscribing. Sienna for subscribing. Keegan for subscribing. Yo, I'll donate $300 if you get to 100,000 subs. Huh? Lucas, thank you for subscribing. Dex, thank you for subscribing. Aubrey, thank you for subscribing. Guys, comment your names in the chat. Hit that sub on for a shout out. Mia, Lucas, Chloe for subscribing. You're my favorite YouTuber. Let's go! Sammy, thank you for another $2 donut. Thank you so much. Guys, the top dono is still $200. We'll see if anyone beats it. The closest person to it right now is Exotic. Exotic has $20, I think. Shout out to Ashley for subscribing. Shout out to Reed for subscribing. Macy for subscribing. Gia for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Raylan for subscribing. Shout out to Larry for subscribing. Shout out to Solomon for subscribing. Jacqueline for subscribing. Karis for subscribing. Shrey for subscribing. Guys, comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Let's go. Solomon for subscribing. Charisma for subscribing. Show names. I'll show them real quick. I just have them all collected in my drawer. Look. More to the collection. Chat, look how many names I've written, bro. No one can match this, bro. Look at this. Look how many names. Look how many names, chat. So many names. Names on names on names. Both sides, chat. And we're still adding more. Guys, hit that sub on. Comment your names down in the chat. Let's go. Shout out to Avery for subscribing. Sophie, yo, $1,000 for swimming with clothes on. Well, isn't that the $500? I got to jump in the hot tub. $500. Thank you so much for that $2 donut, though. Let's go. Finn, thank you for subscribing. Carson, thank you for subscribing. Gia for subscribing. Liam for subscribing. Sorara for subscribing. Bryn for subscribing. Yassine for subscribing. Lacey got orange. Oh, yeah, I do remember that. Bryn for subscribing. Pablo for subscribing. Thank you so much. Braden for subscribing. Jaslyn for subscribing. Hussein for subscribing. Paulo for subscribing. Lucas for subscribing. Dexton for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Thank you so much. We're 500 subs away. 500 subscribers away from 230,000, guys. Let's get there. Shout out to River for subscribing. Jaslyn for subscribing. Guys, I do daily shorts. I do daily live streams, daily short shout outs, and weekly long form videos and vlogs. So make sure you hit that sub button. Kinley, thank you for subscribing. Audrey, thank you for subscribing. Jordan, thank you for subscribing. Ty, thank you for subscribing. You have to go. All right, see ya. Thank you, Vanilla, for subscribing. Thank you, Lila, for subscribing. Emily, for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Comment your names in the chat. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Jahari, thank you for subscribing. Zayad for subscribing. Prisma for subscribing. River for subscribing. Amelia for subscribing. Katie for subscribing. Max for subscribing. Seth for subscribing. Emily for subscribing. Janelle for subscribing. Chloe for subscribing. Katie for subscribing. Peyton for subscribing. Melody for subscribing. David, thank you for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Gracie, thank you for subscribing. David for subscribing. Tycho for subscribing. Shayla for subscribing. Hussein for subscribing. Tycho for subscribing. Amara for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Levi for subscribing. Rachel for subscribing. Carrie for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Lily, thank you for subscribing. Naomi, thank you for subscribing. River for subscribing. Favorite YouTuber, let's go. Audrey, thank you for subscribing. Kennedy, thank you for subscribing. Kinley, thank you for subscribing. Bristol, thank you for subscribing. Molly, thank you for subscribing. Brittany, thank you for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you guys so much for the support. All right, chat. Shout out to Chloe for subscribing. Shout out to Prince for subscribing. Shout out to Maddie for subscribing. Max for subscribing. Finn for subscribing. Braylon for subscribing. Eden for subscribing. Chris for subscribing. Guys, comment your names. Comment your names down in the chat. Hit that sub button if you want to shout out. Gracie for subscribing. Hussein for subscribing. Cassie for subscribing. Destiny for subscribing. Bree for subscribing. Miles for subscribing. Alyssa for subscribing. Kiki for subscribing. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Appreciate you guys so much. Quinn, thank you for subscribing. Olivia, thank you for subscribing. Brinley, thank you for subscribing. Lexi for subscribing. Zoe for subscribing. B Ice for subscribing. Dante for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. We're 400 subs away from 230,000, guys. Let's get to 230,000. Come on. We got this, chat. Everyone hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Sophie for subscribing. Henley for subscribing. Saul for subscribing. Shout out to Haley for subscribing. Mike for subscribing. Bryce for subscribing. Ariana for subscribing. Yo! Liam with the $5 dono. What's up, Liam? Thank you so much. Let's get your name on the board for the donation. And we got to get your name on the shoe for $5 donut. Thank you so much, Liam. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat. Liam, your name is on the shoe for the $5 donut. Thank you so much. Let's go, let's go. Shout out to Jace for subscribing. Charisma for subscribing. Malayan for subscribing. Ray for subscribing. Aria for subscribing. Kenny for subscribing. Amber for subscribing. Thank you so much. Kenny again for subscribing. Sarah Hi for subscribing. Bryce for subscribing. Emily for subscribing. Guys, if you want to shout out, comment your names down in the chat. Hit that subscribe button. Shout out to Brayden for subscribing. Shout out to Kimoy for subscribing. Henry for subscribing. Sophia for subscribing. Henry again for subscribing. Bryce for subscribing. Pricey for subscribing. Valentina for subscribing. Thank you so much. Shout out to Daniela. Sorry, I glitched. Rachel for subscribing. John for subscribing. Aylin for subscribing. Pacey for subscribing. Case for subscribing. Aiden for subscribing. Haley for subscribing. Avery for subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Shout out to Marley for subscribing. Shout out to Kaya for subscribing. Jackson for subscribing. Dylan for subscribing. Jet for subscribing. Kaya for subscribing. Rem for subscribing. Ethan for subscribing. Let's go, let's go. Lainey, thank you so much for subscribing. Sophie, thank you so much for subscribing. Erlene for subscribing. Hannah for subscribing. Lakin for subscribing. Carl for subscribing. Noah for subscribing. Broa for subscribing. Abid for subscribing. Brandon for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Sandra for subscribing. Ania for subscribing. Brandon for subscribing. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Everyone, do me a favor and double click your screens like this. Double click your screens like this, guys. Let's go. Let's go. All right, chat. Let's go. Shout out to Caden for subscribing. Shout out to Betty for subscribing. Shout out to Soupy for subscribing. Aiden for subscribing. Cretenetti for subscribing. Sandra for subscribing. Ava for subscribing. Zoa for subscribing. Anaya for subscribing. Ava for subscribing again. Osiri for subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat, guys. We're 300 subscribers away. 300 subscribers away from 230,000. Let's get there, chat. Shout out to Billy for subscribing. Shout out to Bob for subscribing. Mary for subscribing. Lula for subscribing. Annie for subscribing. Bria for subscribing. Shout out to Jules for subscribing. Lula for subscribing. Brooklyn for subscribing. Claire for subscribing. Anaya for subscribing. Jeremy for subscribing. Samara for subscribing. Marley for subscribing. Dilly for subscribing. Kuwer for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Call your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Betty, thank you for subscribing. YT Bryce FN for subscribing. Cynthia for subscribing. Revere for subscribing. Maya for subscribing. Kaysen for subscribing. You gotta go. Alright, see you next time. Tate for subscribing. Kaysen for subscribing. Zion for subscribing. Who else? Tari for subscribing. Aiden for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. We're 250 subscribers away from getting that 230,000. 230,000 was our day goal. Shout out to Ella for subscribing. Sarah High for subscribing. Kennedy for subscribing. Judson for subscribing. Lemon for subscribing. Gerard for subscribing. T-Man for subscribing. Justin for subscribing. Laney for subscribing. Landon for subscribing. London for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat if you want a shout out. Shout out to Alex for subscribing. Sincere for subscribing. Lisi for subscribing. Roxy for subscribing. Alex, thank you for subscribing. Roxy, thank you for subscribing. Amirian for subscribing. Ashlyn for subscribing. Les for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Ella for subscribing. Kaylin for subscribing. Marley for subscribing. Sophia, thank you for subscribing. Soph for subscribing. Rosa for subscribing. Connor for subscribing. Chad for subscribing. Mallory for subscribing. Ashley for subscribing. Vivian for subscribing. Finn for subscribing. Kylan for subscribing. Ivy for subscribing. Ava for subscribing. Amelia, thank you for subscribing. Jamal, thank you for subscribing. Michelle, thank you for subscribing. Hugo, thank you for subscribing. Dilly for subscribing. Jack, thank you for subscribing. Annie, thank you for subscribing. John, thank you so much for subscribing. Low Country for subscribing. Everett for subscribing. Appreciate you guys so much. We are 200 subscribers away. 200 subscribers away from 230,000, guys. Let's get there. Shout out to Kylan for subscribing. Jamize for subscribing. Ella for subscribing. Clay for subscribing. Max for subscribing. Avery, thank you for subscribing. Amirian for subscribing. Sarah, thank you for subscribing. Jackson, thank you for subscribing. Avery, thank you for subscribing. Tadwia for subscribing. Haley for subscribing. Thank you so much for subscribing, guys. Oh, I'm tired. Alana for subscribing. Ketchy for subscribing. Jacqueline for subscribing. Kay for subscribing. Sarah High for subscribing. Adisa for subscribing. Amirian for subscribing. Brooke, thank you for subscribing. Kiana, thank you for subscribing. Leo, thank you for subscribing. Amirian for subscribing. Lesha for subscribing. Alex, thank you for subscribing. Taylor, thank you for subscribing. Leo, thank you for subscribing. Tonica for subscribing. Sarah High for subscribing. Delaney, thank you for subscribing. Tonica again for subscribing. Adrian for subscribing. Stanley, thank you for subscribing. Yuri, thank you for subscribing. Lily for subscribing. Mackenzie for subscribing. And Gracie, thank you for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. We're 120 subs away from 230,000. Let's try to get there, guys. Let's get there. Let's get there. Let's try to get there before the 60-minute mark. We're at 55 minutes right now. We got 5 minutes, chat. Shout out to Gianna. Shout out to Layla. Shout out to Kayla for subscribing. Shout out to Kendall for subscribing. Kenzie for subscribing. Bentley for subscribing. Gwen for subscribing. Lily for subscribing. Caden, thank you for subscribing. Mike, thank you for subscribing. Joshua, thank you for subscribing. Stella, thank you for subscribing. Jay Sion for subscribing. Zach, thank you for subscribing. Zara for subscribing. Catalina for subscribing. Layla for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Zara for subscribing. Cora for subscribing. Gracie for subscribing. Bella for subscribing. Guys, we're so close to 230,000. We're 100 away, guys. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat if you want to shout out. Shout out to Abby for subscribing. Jordan for subscribing. Noah for subscribing. Messi for subscribing. Clell for subscribing. Yo, Lena a long time ago donated $200 and then just dipped. And no one's been able to beat Lena. That's crazy. Preston for subscribing. She took the lead fast. Kylan for subscribing. Cheyenne for subscribing. Meredith for subscribing. Natalie for subscribing. Shiri for subscribing. Guys, let me read off the donation rewards board real quick. $5 dono is name on my shoe. $10 dono moderated. $20 name on my hoodie. $50 name on my hand in Sharpie. $100 is a front flip onto my bed. $200 is name on my wall in Sharpie. $300 is name on my ceiling in Sharpie. $500 I have to jump into the hot tub with clothes on. And yeah, if you donate at all, you get your name down here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for everything. Everyone comment your names if you want a shout out. Everyone comment your names for a shout out. Shout out to Kyla for subscribing. Bigman for subscribing. Stuart for subscribing. Lexi for subscribing. Sabrina for subscribing. Jifu for subscribing. Gianna for subscribing. Vin for subscribing. Ashlyn for subscribing. Raylan for subscribing. Bond for subscribing. Natasha for subscribing. Alyssa, thank you for subscribing. You love my shorts? Thank you so much. Make sure you like them up as well. When you guys watch my shorts, make sure you hit that like button. It helps out so much. Maya for subscribing. Declan for subscribing. We finished a whole nother page, guys. That's insane. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Look how many pages we've done. This is insane. All right, guys. New sub. Let's go. Thank you so much. We're about 50 subs away, guys. Let's try to get there. I'm going to just do some shout-outs. I'm going to do shout-outs, guys. Actually, I'll just start another names. I'll just keep doing names. Hold on. Your shorts are so funny. Let's go. Glad you like them. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment your names for a shout-out. Whoa. Okay. All right. Shout out to Vaughn for subscribing. Shout out to Ava for subscribing. Angel for subscribing. Hunter for subscribing. Lifeway for subscribing. Sandy for subscribing. Romeo for subscribing. Mia for subscribing. Damir for subscribing. Luna for subscribing. Kataya for subscribing. Mia for subscribing. Felix for subscribing. Genesis for subscribing. Sarah for subscribing. Kylie for subscribing. 35 away. Yep. 25 now. 25 now. Sarah for subscribing. Adrian for subscribing. Vaughn for subscribing. Ram for subscribing. Hal for subscribing. Chat, we are so close. You got to go. All right, see you next time. We're so close. 18 subs away. 18 subs away from 230,000. That is absolutely crazy. We're gonna try to hit 300K by the end of June. That would be insane, right? Shout out to Maggie for subscribing. Carrie for subscribing. Connor for subscribing. You like my shirt? Thanks. JW for subscribing. Zoe for subscribing. Junior for subscribing. Ruby for subscribing. Usman for subscribing. Zoe again for subscribing. Jada for subscribing. Alexa for subscribing. Jason for subscribing. Kyron for subscribing. Mateo for subscribing. Guys, if you want to shout out, comment your names in the chat. Hit that sub button. Emmy for subscribing. Thank you so much for 230,000 subscribers, guys. You are insane. Thank you so much for that. Shout out to Ragin for subscribing. Annie for subscribing. Ava for subscribing. Yes, sir. We did do it. Thank you so much. Adrian for subscribing. Nate for subscribing. I'm writing nothing? Bruh, what? Look at all the names I've written. Look at all the names I've written. What are you talking about? Boom. Boom. Writing nothing. All right, guys. Comment your names in the chat for a shout out. Let's go. Shout out to Leah for subscribing. Rex for subscribing. Bella for subscribing. Thank you for being a member as well, Bella. Knox for subscribing. Izzy for subscribing. Remy for subscribing. Nikki for subscribing. Skylar, thank you for subscribing. Kaisley, thank you for subscribing. Gotta go by Arcia. Lucas for subscribing. Zaria for subscribing. Brody, thank you for subscribing. Madison, thank you for subscribing. Nora for subscribing. Harper for subscribing. Yo, Strike, thank you so much for a $2 dono, Strike. Shout out to Strike. You also get your name on the board since you donated. Strike. Your name is on the board for donating. Thank you so much, guys. Yo, Baseball Man. Yo, Baseball Man. He's the legend. He's the legend that started all this off. Look, Baseball Man was the first ever name on here. Baseball Man, what a legend. He's back, chat. He's back. Baseball Man, we have some new rewards on the board. $300 is name on my ceiling, and no one's ever done that before yet. But thank you so much for being here, Baseball Man. Guys, hit that sub button, comment your names. Let's get his name on here for the dono. Baseball Man. Your name's on the board, bro. Thank you so much. Guys, hit that sub button, comment your names. Top dono is $200. We'll see if anyone beats it, chat. How do you donate? It should be a button down there or a button down there. One of those corners. Shout out to Jace for subscribing. Skylar for subscribing. Oh my! There's no way, chat! Chat, there's no way! There's no way! No way! Baseball Man! Bro! I'm actually gonna cry. I gotta film it. I gotta film it for this vlog I'm doing. Chat! Baseball Man just donated, oh my gosh, $300. Can you guys see that, chat? $300. Thank you so much, Baseball Man. Dude, you're going to be in one of the vlogs that I do. No freaking way. Baseball Man, you get your name on the ceiling. And he gets the top dono as well. I never thought someone was going to beat it. Let me get his name on the ceiling, chat. He's the first ever to get his name on the ceiling. Top dono. Baseball Man. Dude. There's no way. There's no way. This is unbelievable. He's the close. He's one of Bella. Thank you so much for the $1 donut. I will get your name on the board in a second, Bella. Yo, Baseball Man, let's get your name on the ceiling. How do I do this, bro? I'm gonna just do it right. Yo. This is hard. Baseball. Ow, that hurts my neck, bro. Baseball Man is getting super close. No one's ever done a total of 500. If he donates 200 more, I have to jump into the hot tub with my clothes on. Baseball Man. Yo, he's the first ever to be on the wall or on the ceiling, chat. Look. He's literally on the ceiling. He's upside down. Look, his name's over there and on the ceiling. That's crazy, bro. Thank you so much for a $300 dono. You're actually insane, bro. This isn't real. There's no way this is real. Dude. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh yeah, I need to get Bella's name on here too for that donation. Bella, thank you so much as well. You guys are awesome. Look at all these donators for the live. You guys, I appreciate you so much. All right. I got to get to shout-outs. Let me do some shout-outs. Dude, there's been no one ever to donate 500. We'll see if that ever happens. Here, let me write. Never done. That's the only reward that's never been done now. Because it was this one and that one, but now this one's been done. This one's been done. This one, and this one. But not hot tub. Guys, all right, let's get to shout-outs. Guys, comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout-out. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. Blake, thank you for subscribing. Liam for subscribing. Angel for subscribing. Charlie for subscribing. Skylar for subscribing. Sandy for subscribing. Everly, thank you for subscribing. Charlie, thank you for subscribing. Aiden, thank you for subscribing. Aubrey, thank you for subscribing. Jace for subscribing. Aiden for subscribing. Cash for subscribing. Haley for subscribing. Marley for subscribing. Ella, thank you for subscribing. Cajon for subscribing. His bank finna be calling him. Yeah, facts, bro. Abigail, thank you for subscribing. Camilla, thank you for subscribing. Grace for subscribing. Carter for subscribing. Nola for subscribing. Olivia for subscribing. Rylan for subscribing. Allison, thank you for subscribing. Lily, thank you for subscribing. Mia, thank you for subscribing. Jose, thank you for subscribing. Olivia, thank you. Carter, thank you. Joe's, thank you. Bro, there's no way that someone actually beat Lena. I did not think someone would beat Lena. For 300, beat her by $100. Smoked her. Felix, thank you for subscribing. Joseph, thank you for subscribing. Melina, thank you for subscribing. Blake, thank you for subscribing. Baseball Man is still here. I thought he left. Yo, Baseball Man, thank you so much for another $5 dono. Baseball Man, let's get your name on this shoe for the $5 dono. Baseball Man. Oh my gosh. Baseball Man. Dude, thank you so much. Guys, hit that subscribe button, count your names. We got to switch this to 305. 305. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you a lot. Amira, thank you for subscribing. Bree, thank you for subscribing. Aubrey, thank you for subscribing. McKenna, thank you for subscribing. Charlie, thank you for subscribing. Carter, thank you for subscribing. Lawlin for subscribing. Carter for subscribing. Caroline, thank you for subscribing. The ODR for E for subscribing. Marley for subscribing. Blaze for subscribing. Callan for subscribing. Enzo for subscribing. Carolina for subscribing. Paul for subscribing. Zaria for subscribing. Liam, thank you for subscribing. I subbed to put my user. Zez Gaming for subscribing. Thank you. Jay for subscribing. Paul for subscribing. Brody for subscribing. Appreciate you, Brody. Ria for subscribing. Marley for subscribing. Fatima for subscribing. Olivia for subscribing. Ria for subscribing. Thank you, Ria. Thank you, Cha, for subscribing. Harper for subscribing. Alexa, thank you for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Let's go. I've been subscribed to you. Thank you. Guys, I'm not going to lie. I don't think I'm going to stay on the live for too much longer. Guys, should I donate 500? No way. This kid's going to donate 500. Yo, if he actually does, there's no way. He'll be the first ever to donate a straight 500, and he'll get the top dono, and I'll have to the first ever time have to jump into the hot tub with clothes on. But I'm gonna go soon, so Maya, shout out to you. Jean, shout out to you. Andrea, shout out to you. Ellie, shout out to you. Alexa, shout out to you. Skylar, shout out to you. Freddie, shout out to you. How do I donate 500? It's a button down there or a button down there, but you don't have to if you don't want. Ray for subscribing. Henley for subscribing. Isabella for subscribing. If this falls one more time, bro. Luke, thank you for subscribing. Diana for subscribing. Allison for subscribing. Sawyer, thank you for subscribing. Emerson, thank you for subscribing. Marcel, thank you for subscribing. Cheryl for subscribing. Emerson for subscribing. Haley for subscribing. Harper, thank you for subscribing. Reagan, thank you for subscribing. Zoe, thank you for subscribing. Ivy, thank you so much for subscribing. Should I donate 1,000 if you want to? It's up to you. Gracie, thank you for subscribing. Isabella for subscribing. Jay for subscribing. Lev for subscribing. Fatima for subscribing. Alex for subscribing. You look like someone from a movie? Who? Charlotte for subscribing. Jay for subscribing. Jax for subscribing. Layla for subscribing. Stella for subscribing. Aya for subscribing. Strike for subscribing. Bentley for subscribing. Strike for subscribing. Aya for subscribing. Freddie for subscribing. Easton for subscribing. Thank you so much. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names if you want a shout out. Everyone keeps saying there's some people that say I look from someone from Cobra Kai, but I don't see it. Joey, thank you for subscribing. Gabriel, thank you for subscribing. Wyatt for subscribing. Zahia for subscribing. Ashton for subscribing. Noah for subscribing. Tenley for subscribing. Caleb for subscribing. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off soon. I'm going to get off soon. Everyone, double tap your screens. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Double tap your screens. Let's get to 1,000 likes. I'm going to get off in like, I don't know. I don't know how long. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, everyone double tap your screens like this. Double tap, double tap. Dylan, thank you so much, Dylan, for the $1 dono. Let's go, Dylan. Appreciate you so much, bro. Let's get your name on here. What in the world? Dylan, your name is on the board for donating. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I'm about to send 500. There's no way. If someone sends 500 before I go, I have to jump in the hot tub. Alina, thank you for subscribing. Shady, thank you for subscribing. Nicole, thank you for subscribing. I need your vote. Should I do $1,000 donor? It's completely up to you. I can't vote on that. I don't force it up on someone. But if you want to, you can. And I'll be very thankful. Gigi, thank you for subscribing. Luxury for subscribing. Nicole for subscribing. King for subscribing. Layla for subscribing. Ellen for subscribing. Isabella for subscribing. Madison for subscribing. Luxury for subscribing. Abaya for subscribing. Guys, the top dono is $305. I don't know if anyone's going to beat that. Especially because I'm leaving soon. Aileen for subscribing. Freddie for subscribing. Clara for subscribing. Abaya for subscribing. Aileen for subscribing. Oliver for subscribing. Marley for subscribing. Kenny, thank you for subscribing. Ariana for subscribing. Juju for subscribing. Aileen for subscribing. Bella for subscribing. Mary for subscribing. Eileen for subscribing. Talon for subscribing. Ashna for subscribing. You're my absolute favorite YouTuber. Let's go. Everyone's saying, should I donate 1,000? There's a bunch of people saying that, but I don't know if they're actually going to. Justin for subscribing. Skylar for subscribing. Kent for subscribing. Maya for subscribing. What will I get if I do $1,000 dono? Well, I don't have anything for specifically 1,000, but you'll get your... I have to jump into the hot tub with my clothes on stream if you do that. And then you'll get your name on my wall in Sharpie, your name on my hand in Sharpie, and your name on my ceiling in Sharpie. So, yeah. Shout out to Langley for subscribing. Ella for subscribing. Haley for subscribing. Wyatt for subscribing. Zara for subscribing. Ella for subscribing. Knox for subscribing. Ariana for subscribing. Whitney for subscribing. Guys, I'm going to go in like 5 minutes. I'm going to go in 5 minutes, guys. Okay. Let's do a few more shout outs. Drew for subscribing. Natalie for subscribing. Cash for subscribing. Olivia for subscribing. Okia for subscribing. Drew for subscribing. Chase for subscribing. Sawyer for subscribing. Look at the likes. Let's go. Thank you so much for 1,000 likes. You look sad? I'm not. I'm just tired. I've been on this live for over an hour. I'm about to hop off because I need to rest. Should I donate 500 if you want? Bro, look at this thing. This thing's like, because I jump around so much, this thing's about to fall off. Avery, thank you for subscribing. Marley for subscribing. Leanne for subscribing. Ashley for subscribing. Demir for subscribing. Emmy for subscribing. Ashley for subscribing. Thank you so much. Sawyer for subscribing. Josh for subscribing. Cool Kid for subscribing. Chris for subscribing. Beersy for subscribing. Drayson for subscribing. Sawyer for subscribing. Emma for subscribing. Chris for subscribing. Josie for subscribing. Ash for subscribing. Alright, chat. I gotta tap out. I gotta go. I can't stay on any longer. I'm gonna fall asleep. I'm gonna fall asleep if I stay on any longer, low key. Your cam is inverted, so I can't read nothing. I know it's inverted. I'm trying to get a fix to it, but for some reason it's always inverted, and I don't like it. But let me just read them off for y'all. $5 dono is name on shoe. $10 dono moderator. 20 name on my hoodie. 50 name on my hand and Sharpie. 100 front flip onto my bed. 200 name on my wall and Sharpie. 300 name on my ceiling and Sharpie. 500 is I have to jump into the hot tub with clothes on. And this has never been done before. No one's ever donated 500 for the jump in the hot tub, but there has been one for every other donor. So you'll be the first ever. All right, guys. I have a mission. We have a mission. If you guys have been on my lives before, you know that we usually have a mission at the end of live streams. So, guys, this short right here, it's at 241 likes, guys. Let's get it to 300 likes. Everyone go like this short. Everyone go like this short. And the other ones as well. Look, I've posted a decent amount of shorts today right here. So make sure you go like them up. Go like them up. I also posted a vlog a few days ago. Hey. Guys, no spamming, please. No spamming. If you say yes in the next 2 minutes, sure. Yes. If you want. Oh. My head hurts, chat. All right. Chat, I'm going to go. Wait, actually, let me check the likes on that video. Let's see how many likes we got to. We're at 260 likes, guys. Let's try to get it to 300. I need 40 more of you guys to go like this short. Everyone go leave a like on this short. I need 40 more of you guys. Also on the other ones, too. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I'm going to dip out of here now. But I really appreciate you guys and all the support. So, yeah. I'll see you on the next one. I'll go live tomorrow. So, make sure you be there if you can. And, yeah. Peace out. Love y'all so much. God bless. Thank you so much to all these amazing donators. Big shout out to Baseball Man for that